I'm Julia.
And I'm Charlie.
We're Teenie Ambassadors here with Navigating Teen Life. We're really excited to have two of our favorite local celebrities, Mikey and Big Bob from KISS FM.
So guys, our channel is all about helping kids navigate through their teen years. And since you guys have successfully survived your teen years, we were wondering if you had some advice, and we have some questions to ask you guys.
That sounds good. Let's do it. We're ready to go here.
Let's go.
All right, so initially, for some background information, when did you guys think that you were going to go into the radio and telecommunication industry?
I don't know if we ever had a plan to go into radio. Me and Mike went to middle school and high school together. We played Little League together. We actually both went to separate colleges. I went to a community college. Mike went to University of Michigan, but we didn't last in college very long. I lasted a semester. Mike lasted 2, I believe.
Yeah.
And then we went to a broadcasting school, which got us into an internship at a station in our hometown in Michigan. So we didn't have these big aspirations to do radio. We kind of got the internship, and next thing we know, we're working pretty much 20 hours a day, 18 hours a day at this radio station. And I think there was a point where we were working in the promotions department during the day. Like, that's like basically going to a place like Gecko and giving out concert tickets to people that come by and say hi. And then we would do the night show at night, which was on from 7 to midnight. So we were at the radio station all day. And I think around that point, it's just something like, this is something we love to do, something we can't live without, and something, we're going to continue to hopefully do the rest of our lives.
What's it like working with your best friend every day?
We've known each other for so long. People think like, oh, well, they have to maybe like secretly hate each other. They probably get into fights and arguments. It is the weirdest relationship. Me and Bob never fight. We never even like really disagree. It's like we have the same brain almost. So it's really easy because, especially in radio, a lot of morning shows have, multiple personalities and different people on the show, and it might not be somebody that obviously you grew up with. We just kind of got lucky with that, but it's people that you care about, but they're like coworkers. They're like work friends almost. But me and Bob, like, since we knew each other and we knew each other's families before this, I think it just kind of just adds to it all, because you want to do a good show, you want to have fun and everything, because you're doing it with this guy that you've known your whole life, and this is our career, and we want to keep it going and everything. And I care about you, Bob, is what I'm trying to say.
Nice. Nice. Nice to hear. I care about you too.
Yeah.
We just had a moment there, guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If you're looking back to when you're our age, what's one thing that you wish you knew?
Mortgages, car payments, credit scores, loans, like real life stuff.
Credit cards.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, credit cards. Yeah, credit cards just isn't magical free money, even though it seems like it. College loans, and do I even need to go to college? What am I studying? What do I want to be when I grow up? Me and Bob took a different path because we didn't go to college for very long, so we never had like these tens of thousands of dollars of college loans. But I feel like that's one thing that definitely I would have wanted to be more prepared for as a teenager. It's like, because so many kids, whether you're in high school and going right into that college transition, it's like some kids just go in blindly, not knowing what they want to do, and hopefully they'll figure it out. And then next thing you know, they're tens of thousands of dollars in debt, and they're like, or even sometimes graduate, like, I have a degree and I'm not sure what to do with it. So I think one thing that I would really like to, even though it ended up good for me and Bob, because we just found something we were passionate about, and next thing you know, we got paid for it. But the earlier in life, and I always tell this to my daughter too, I'm just like, if you find something you really love to do, you can get paid to do anything. You can get paid to make YouTube videos. You can get paid to play video games. You can get paid to design clothes and, test out makeup on a tutorial videos, something like that. I'm like, once you find that thing that you really like to do, like, that's what you need to go for and figure out how to get paid for it. But also mortgages too. I wish I learned about mortgages earlier on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. A lot of schools now, like my school, I know they're trying to incorporate more like personal financing classes, and
Yeah.
it's helping a little bit out. Like I know I'm taking some accounting classes right now to help with financing, but it's gonna be interesting how it all plays out in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's scary looking forward. I'm not high.
Yeah.
Like I would say too, like, you know, especially at your guys' age, you guys are, you know, mom, dad, I'm a grown up. You know, you want to be a grown up, and you're like, you know, you have no choice. You're going to be a grown up soon. It doesn't matter. Just slow down and enjoy every moment of like what you guys are doing right now at your point in your life. Like, when you get older, man, like Mike said, there's mortgages and all that crap to deal with. You look back, and you're just like, oh, you know, life wasn't so bad, no matter how bad of a situation you think you're in right now, you know.
So it's going back to your teen years again. If there was one like overarching lesson kind of that you guys have like learned throughout your like process, you know, going to college and seeing that didn't work out for you, is there anything you would want to tell the other teens growing up in maybe the same shoes or different shoes than you guys?
I think it sounds probably generic and almost cliche, but just learn to be your own person, you know? I think when you're a teenager growing up, you're influenced so much by not only people around you, like your friends, but people you see, you know, celebrities or influencers on social media. And it's kind of just like, sometimes you just do what you think is what you should wear or how you should act or anything like that. But I think the sooner you just learn to kind of follow your own path and be your own person. Like, I mean, because as a teenager, when I was growing up, for example, I'm very tall. You can't tell because I'm sitting down right now, but I'm like 6'9". So I'm like an NBA player height. It's very awkward. And I always just felt the pressure to play basketball. Even though I never really was all that passionate about it, I was just tall. So that's what I did. And I kind of wish that I knew that I didn't really love playing basketball and could have dedicated a lot more time to doing something else. But I was in high school and I was 6'9", and I was just like, yes, basketball, okay. So I wish, you know, if there was any advice, I guess I would sort of say I wish I learned maybe earlier to just be my own person. And if I'm passionate about something, be passionate about it, even if your friends aren't, or you do it on your own or something, because that passion could turn into a job somewhere, or it could turn into a whole new group of friends that are passionate about that too. So don't listen to your friends. Just do what you want to do. I don't even think we realized it though when we were going through it, Bob, like in our sort of early 20s, we just like ended up there. And so now just looking back on our personal situation, how we somehow stumbled into this morning radio show that we had for like 15 years in Pittsburgh now, it's crazy. But that's all we did, is we just sort of followed a passion. It was never like a life path for us. It was just like, a lot of us just get this window in life, whether that's my cat, by the way. My cat just walked in here and is meowing at me. But a lot of us get this, I'm about to go in this big speech about life passions, and my cat just like, meow. You want to come say hi, Marco? Want to come say hi? All right, hold on. Marco wants to say hi. All right, here's my cat, Marco. Okay. Everybody likes when an animal comes on the Zoom call. But I think for a lot of people, there's this window from when you're a teenager to maybe, you know, into your 20s and 30s and stuff, where you can actually try to chase something you're passionate about. Because a lot of people somehow wake up and they're 40 years old and they're just like, I don't know if I like my job right now. I don't know if I have a good time going to work. And, you know, when you become an adult, that ends up being what a lot of your time is spent on. So you get this sort of window where you get to chase a passion and try to make things work. And like, hey, if I can get paid to, you know, stream video games all day, I'm going to figure that out right now in my teens or 20s. And next thing you know, you'll be, you know, middle-aged like me and Bob, and all of a sudden you'll be like, wow, it's a career now. How did that happen?
But when you were a teen, what do you think the hardest part about all of that was? Just all of that age, and how did you deal with that?
Being tall.
Yes.
That was it. That was the hardest part of me being a teenager, was being tall. That's it. That's my answer.
I think just the awkwardness and the pressure of trying to feel like you have to, like I was saying, you feel like you have to figure it all out. And like, I think like looking back now, it's just like, I didn't, like we had fun and everything, but I didn't really enjoy the moment and the freedom that I had of being, you know, like a teenager with no, I'm not going to say no rules and like no responsibility, but like looking back on it now, there's plenty of, you know, times where I just took it for granted, things in life. And I don't know.
Have more fun.
Yeah, have more fun.
You don't have to really figure it all out at
there's
17, 18, 19 years old.
right.
You know,
there's that pressure though that people think they have to have like their life planned out and like, oh, I'm going to go and be a doctor, you know, which is great if you do, but like maybe you're going to go to college and you'll find something else that you love along the line, and maybe the doctor thing isn't going to work, and don't put that pressure on yourself, you know.
Mikey and Bob, thank you so much for being our celebrity spotlight today. It was great to hang out with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Nice meeting you. Nice talking to you guys. And we hope you have fun in whatever you do and the next week and months and years and the rest of your life.
At Duquesne and your next senior year, next year at Pine Richland. Good luck, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the advice. And guys, please remember below to subscribe to Navigating Teen Life if you would like to see more videos just like this.